Hello friends, I am going to give lecture on seismic waves. So what is seismic waves? Seismic waves are waves of energy that travel through earth layer, gives as a result of earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, magma movement, large landslides and large man-made explosions that gives out low frequency acoustic energy. These waves are studied by seismologists. It is recorded by seismometer. Now earthquake geography. So what is earthquake? Earthquake create distinct type of waves with different velocities. So earthquake due to shaking and vibration that result from the movement of rock beneath earth surface. I am taking a reference. It is a global seismic hazard map. The texture value showing the seismic activity around all of the world. Plate movement cause earthquake from stress and faults in earth crust. When the rock breaks, earthquake happen. Most earthquake start in the lithosphere, about 100 km of earth surface focus area beneath earth surface where rock that is under stress breaks, causing an earthquake. Epicenter, the point on the surface directly above the focus. Just above figure, I have shown this the focus point and epicenter. Now, the three main seismic waves, the three main types of seismic waves. One is P wave, the other is S wave, and the surface wave. Actually, these seismic waves are of two types. One is body wave and the other is surface wave. Body waves of type 2, one is P wave and the other is S wave. So now body wave and surface wave. So what is body wave? Body wave travel through the interior of the earth. Surface wave travel across the surface. Surface move decay more slowly with distance that body waves which travel in the three dimension. Particle motion of surface wave is larger than that of body waves. So surface wave found to cause many damages. So body wave travel through interior of the earth along path controlled by the material properties in terms of in terms of density and modulus, that is called stiffness. Two types of particle motion result in two types of body wave, primary and secondary wave. Primary wave, P wave, it is called P wave. Primary wave are compressional wave that are longitudinal in nature. P wave are pressure wave that travel faster than other waves through the earth to arrive at seismograph stations first, hence the name primary came. These waves can travel through any type of material including fluids and can travel nearly 1.7 times faster than the S wave. In air, they take the form of sound waves, hence they travel at the speed of sound. Typically, speeds are 330 meter per second in air, 1450 meters per second in water, and about 5000 meter per second in granite. Now, the secondary wave, that is called S wave. S wave are shear waves that are transverse in nature. S waves arrive at seismograph stations after the P wave. S wave can travel only through solids as fluids, liquids and gases do not support shear stresses. S wave has speed 60% of P wave. Shear wave can't travel through liquid medium. So the absence of S wave in earth outer core suggests a liquid state. Now the surface wave. What is surface wave? Seismic wave travel along the earth surface. They travel more slowly than seismic body wave. In large earthquakes, surface wave can have an amplitude of several centimeters. Now the Rayleigh wave, a type of surface wave. The Rayleigh waves, also called ground roll, are surface wave that travel as ripple with motion that are similar to those of waves on the surface of water. The existence of these waves was predicted by John William Strout, Lord Rayleigh in 1885. They are slower than body waves, roughly 90% of the velocity of S wave for typically homogeneous elastic media. In a layered medium, like the crust and upper mantle, the velocity of the Rayleigh wave depends on their frequency and wavelength. Now, love wave. Love wave are horizontally polarized shear waves, SH wave it is called, existing only in the presence of a semi-infinite medium over lain by an upper layer of finite thickness. They are named after A.E.H. Love, a British mathematician. Uh, they usually travel slightly faster than Rayleigh wave. Now, the Stoneley wave, a type of surface wave. A Stoneley wave is a type of boundary wave that propagates along a solid fluid boundary or under a specific conditions also along a solid boundary. The equation for Stoneley waves was first given by Dr. Robert Stoneley from Cambridge. Now, sorry, seismic hazards. Seismic hazard including locating faults, estimating recurrence, that is related to history and geology. I am sorry. Measuring relative motion and crustal deformation, learning from analogies, accessing probabilities. These I may cover in my next lecture because it requires more data bugs and all these things and having bulk nature of uh, uh, lecture. Next lecture. Next slide. Uh, Prediction. So it is impossible to predict the seismic wave. But according to the probability point of view, when we are taking some IMD data like meteorological data that happen in past frequency, we can predict up to somewhat level. During 1996, Earthquake Prediction Group of Japanese Seismological Survey, they are trying to predict, but they cannot do so. During 2000, Britishers argued that prediction of main shock impossible at present. Immediate goal should be prediction of aftershock location and magnitude. So, somewhat level magnitude about the magnitude point of view we can predict through artificial neural network. That I may cover it up in my next lecture. Next, individual seismic hazards. I am taking two example, the epicenter from Kathmandu, Nepal earthquake that is 2015 and the other is Muzaffarabad, Pakistan 2005. These hazards happening. Individual seismic hazard related to shaking, accelerated ground motion due to acceleration of ground motion, liquefaction that is due to failure of waterlogged sandy substrate, landslides, dam failure and etc. of thing, tsunami, seismic sea waves, fire etc. Earthquake don't kill building. Obviously, building harmonic building at high risk. URM unreinforced masonry. So the RCC structure required open lower story, poor ties to foundation and between story, lack of cross bracing, poor quality material. Much of the building is done by people putting up their own houses, but they cannot afford proper material and do not use skilled labor. There are many small kilns producing bricks, but because of demand, these are not fired for the 28 days that is required time needed to make them strong. Now, I am going to conclude my lecture with reference belongs to several web sources and Wikipedia. You can go through the Wikipedia and you get the lot of information related to seismic wave and hazard and all these things and volcanic eruptions and earthquakes. Uh, Comments are required for upgradation point of view. Please write a comment and about the other lecture. Thank you so much. I'm going to conclude my lecture right now. Thank you.